Hello, my name is Sergeant Colon-Santos. I'm a member of the 678th ADA Brigade, and today we're going to show you how to PMCS a Humvee. Now, the first thing you need before you start your PMCS is your Dash 10 manual. You can get your Dash 10 manual from your motor section. You also need a 2404 corresponding with the bumper number of the vehicle that you're about to PMCS. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to do a quick 360 around your vehicle and annotate any obvious damage or any leakage around the vehicle, starting from your headlights. I'm looking to see if there's not any obvious damages or cracks in the headlights. I'm looking at my tires, making sure they're not underinflated, damaged, and that all the lug nuts are present. Make sure my mirrors are not damaged or cracked, and all the bolts are present. My doors can open and close freely. Moving to the rear of the vehicle. There's no obvious, right now I'm monitoring if there's any obvious leakage underneath the vehicle. And if at any point you're not sure on what to do, once again, that's why you have your Dash 10 with you, to go over these steps with you. Now the same things I've done to one side of the vehicle, I'm going to do the exact same here, making sure my doors work and there's no obvious damages to my mirrors or the side of the vehicle. Now, once I'm happy and I'm satisfied there's no obvious damage to the vehicle, I'm going to visually check underneath the vehicle. Now it's important that you have your eye pro for this step. Alright, so now that I'm underneath the vehicle, I'm monitoring for any obvious forms of leakage or drips that may form underneath the carriage. Alright. Once you're satisfied with that, you're going to go ahead and open up the hood of the vehicle. Now you're going to have place an overall inspection of the engine compartment, making sure that there's no wires that are obviously torn or frayed, and that all the hoses are properly connected. From here, right now I'm checking the tension of my fan belt, make sure all my hoses are properly connected and not loose. Once you're satisfied with that, you can check the fluid of your vehicle, starting with your engine oil. Now it's important to make sure you check your engine oil while the engine is off. Otherwise you might get an inaccurate reading. Alright, I've checked my engine oil. Now I'm going to check my coolant level, which is located on the other side of the vehicle. Now on your coolant level reservoir, there's also a cold line, a cold fill line. So at a minimum, when you approach your vehicle and it's off, the coolant level needs to be at that cold fill line. After ensuring that the vehicle is off and it's been off for a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes, you go ahead and open up your coolant reservoir. I'm making sure there's no excess debris or any extreme change in coloring from the coolant. From there, you're going to close the hood of your vehicle. Now it's important to observe proper starting procedures for the Humvee. You're going to take your ignition switch, change it from the engine stop position to the run position. On top of the labeling for the wait position, there's a bulb labeled wait. You're going to wait until that light goes off, giving the glow plugs a chance to warm up inside the ignition system. Once the wait light goes on, you simply place your ignition switch to start. At this point, the TM is going to guide you to monitor the dashboard readings. The dashboard readings include oil pressure, the temperature of the vehicle, the battery voltage, and your fuel level. The TM will guide you to the appropriate markings for each gauge. Now from this point, we're going to check our lights. So, you will place your light signal from the off position into service drive. Left blinker. Right blinker. Forways. And now we're going to move to the rear of the vehicle and check the rear lights. Left blinker. Right blinker. Forways. Brake. If during your PMCS procedures you realize that you need engine oil, transmission fluid, or coolant level, make sure you get with your PLL clerk so you sign out the appropriate fluid to fill the vehicle, as that is an operator 1 level. If you find any deficiencies during your PMCS, it's important that you document it on your DA form 2404 or your 5988 ECHO. Some of the crucial key elements of these forms is the administrative data, to include your name, the time which you found the deficiency, and the mileage of your vehicle. Please refer to your -10 and they will also tell you the categories of each deficiency that you discovered. If you have any further questions or something you're just not clear on, your first step is to refer to your -10. After that, you speak with the motor sergeant and express any concerns you may have with whatever piece of equipment you may be utilizing at that time.